Hello everyone, and welcome to today's matchup guide. This will be about YASUO versus ZED. Everything is going to be explained once we get into the gameplay, so there will be no pre-gameplay explanation just like in the other videos. Make sure to take a pen and a notepad to write down some notes for when you will play against ZED. This video is brought to you by forgiven.coaching.com. If you want to achieve the rank of your dreams, then look no further. With rank up guarantee, full 100% refund, if you will not be satisfied, and with a focus on giving the best possible experience for our students, we are confident you will be pleased. Join the already satisfied students with great and fast results. A link in the description below. Now back to the video. So my thought process right now against that is he's mainly looking to poke me with Qs. It's about farming in lane. So poking with Qs, going for burst trades with his W, EQ, and preferably for him to hit multiple Qs, right?
Yeah.
And it's mostly going to be about like his Q when it comes about the trades. He's looking for damage, and actually I forgot I'm on my main account. But still going to be sort of fine. It's mostly going to be about his Qs because that's where his damage comes from, right? So we need to keep that in mind and play around his Q cooldown, or at least if we get to block it, we're gonna be able to win the trade, especially extended ones, right? Because we have tempo, and with tempo, Q cooldown gets decreased because more attack speed, obviously, right? Play around W, be patient with that, get the wave to be closer to my side. Because I want to be able to go for those extended trades, right?
Yeah.
His W is going to be something very important as well that we will have to play around. So whenever his W is going to be on cooldown and he gets to walk up, we'll be making sure to punish him regarding that.
Yeah.
And now I'm not quite sure if I want to start with Q or with E. We'll see, depending. Because I can start with E, I can allow him to use his Q, and then I can go in with E on the minion, auto E out on him, and then back away. And then my shield is going to tank his auto damage or Q or both. Alright, so just by breaking down the matchup quickly, then you can quickly get to find out what exactly you want to be doing throughout this landing phase. And if he will not be allowing me to go for those extended trades that I want, like if you will not, okay, Yasuo is good with extended trades, he's like getting the wave to freeze towards his side, right? And he will not allow me to get what I want, I will most likely be pushing the waves 24/7 towards him, or make a slow push if I get a chance to do so, create a fairly big wave, and then get to crush it and make rotations, or get clean recall timers, where I can recall, come back to base, buy items, and come back to lane, and come back to a lane slow pushing towards my side. Because then I get the HP advantage, item advantage, right, and the wave gets to freeze on my side. So he will walk up for this. When he will walk up and he'll go for the auto, I will go in. Like that. A fairly decent trade, 470 to 480. That's okay. Q's on cooldown once again. He'll be looking to walk up for the last hit over there. Let the passive tank the Q and his auto. And a quite clean one. He gets to pop a potion. I will get level 2 before he will. Actually, he will get level 2 here. And I get level 2 after this minion. So I need to be slightly careful. I will slow push this one as well. I will stay on the right side of the map because my Elise has invaded bottom side jungle. So I know the jungle started on the top side. We'll need to stay behind the minions because if Lida tries to gank me, she will go for the ball from far away. Right from distance. He's close to his minions, so I can be looking to go walk up and go for the Q. I unfortunately missed it, but at least the idea was what matters behind it. And because he's close to the minions, which allows me to get on top of him as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
This wave will get to crush. And now we can be looking to move towards bot side. If they get to delay for long enough, which seems like they will. Nice, he flashed away. I had to ignite so I can make sure to get the kill. Unfortunately, she lived at 1 HP because of her potion. But it is what it is. We come back to our lane as well as start pushing back to us. The wave just crushed to tower, so we do not really lose that much. At least XP wise. Gold wise, we lost about 2 minutes if I'm not mistaken. Now I want to crush the wave as quickly as possible, so use my AoE damage to hit the whole wave. Right? Or at least hitting as many minions as possible at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And see, because I got to push the wave so quickly back towards him, he didn't really get the recall. Because if he would, he was going to miss the wave. Now it's going to be a good recall timer for me, but I cannot buy boots, which I would preferably want to. Now he probably thinks I recalled, so he will either shove in the wave, or if he recalls like that, then I get to go back and push the wave quickly. Once again getting to use my EQ, because it does AoE damage. Back away and use my Q3, because it gives me extra distance, right? I don't have to stay over there and waste time.
Yeah.
Now get boots. Boots, one more potion, just so we can have some work, doom to work with, for like mistakes or anything like that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not something to make up for that with the potion. That is missing, he might be going towards both sides, so actually he's not. But still, like, he's not really walking up and allowing me to get what I want. Like, he's playing properly. So I do not get to pull off the trades that I'm looking for, ideally. I can still look to apply pressure this way when I go off vision. So the rest of the lanes get to be a bit more defensive. Now I will want him to use his Q. There we go. Now walk up towards him, and he will most likely have to use his W. Yep, there we go. Predict his movement to get the ultimate, and he might have to flash away. Perfect, see? Just like that. And that was possible because I got the play from the get-go when it came about his Q.
Yeah.
And you saw like he was trying to look for the kill. It's very, very small stuff that get to stack up over time.
Yeah.
But now it gets to be about the small stuff because he does not really allow me to get anything like major, you know? Like if I was to play in Platinum or like Emerald or anything like that, I was probably going to be able to do the things I was doing in the beginning.
I only have a gold 2 account.
Or maybe like even during the next lesson we might be able to see what exactly you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of other players being able to get a kill level 2, level 3, so especially level 3 because they get to have their abilities up, right?
Yeah, you can do an E reset. I know if you start like Doran doing all that. Doran's played even all Longfall, you get a lot better at level 3 because you get your auto reset with your E. But a lot of people still just say it's not worth it. You should probably start Seal, because if you don't start Seal anyway, then you're gonna have to buy it on your first bar.
I mean, it depends. It depends. Depends on the matchup. Depends on what you're looking to do as well. Alright, you have to push the wave. He might try to for the plate, but he will be forced to use W in this case. If I will be able to get on top of him. You got to use it like that, which is still fine for me. We have vision on the right side of the map, so stay close to that. And now I'll just let the wave be in the middle of the lane, like it is right now. So this way he'll be forced to start walking up for minions and stuff. So like this minion will get lower and lower on HP, and he's either forced to walk up for it, give it up, or use an ability to take it. And in this case, as you saw, he was forced to use his Q, and here as well. And even though this doesn't really seem like much, this is still pressure being applied to him. Because I'm forcing him to make a decision, right? He's looking for a cannon. He might be looking for the ultimate, which is fine for me. And because I know exactly what he's going to be after his ultimate, I just sit still, not do anything and allow him to get out of his ultimate so I can go for Q auto. Ignite gets to be the finish off in that case, and you saw the result. He flashed away. Like now, for example, my teammates are doing trick and I would not really like to allow him to move around the map for free. He doesn't seem to be going towards bot side, so I will get to shove in the mid wave quickly and move towards top side. So I can be looking to try and help out Yone. He might get dove. Lilia is most likely going to be there to try and dive him with Jax, because Jax, as you can see, he's like on this side of the tower. So it is somewhat likely that. Oh, there is Lilia. We can be looking to trap her down. Nice. There we go. Perfect. There it as well. At least she'll be fine because she has because she has her jump. And Zilean has ultimate as well. He used the ultimate, he's missing tons of minions in mid lane, which for me is perfect. Yone unfortunately is dead. It's fine, we can apply some pressure this way. Lilia should be coming because there's somebody else, in this case Soraka. Lilia could be coming to someone on the right because for now we cannot secure on the left side of the map. Jack should be looking to shove in this wave if I'm not mistaken. Yep, and to make it crush. So I'll go mid lane, I will go top lane to catch the wave, and I will allow Yone to go on mid lane and catch that wave. Yeah, see, and he TPs on mid lane. And they can be looking for a play now on mid.
Against Jax, it's better to take the shot at trade than
yeah, because I cannot really go for extended trades because of his E, obviously, and he's a full item at this point, as we can see. Actually, no, this is not worth it. This is much better because I get my crit. Jax is going to be somewhat of an issue, but considering we have Zilean and some CC from our team, I think we're going to be more than fine. Can be looking to go towards top lane right now. Actually, I'll stay mid lane because, as you can see, the next wave is fairly close by. Stay mid lane, get to crush the wave and create some pressure, and maybe we can be looking to go either towards top lane or towards bot lane. In this case, maybe towards bot lane because Jax is over there. I don't think Yone is really going to have any issues against ZED.
Too fast, life moving in slow-mo. I'm a god, but I actually don't know. Homie, better put your pride aside. I'm a Benz, get more like a Volvo. Your best stuff looks like my words. Synapses, fire, and burst. Got the whole crew with me, about to do damage. You know we ain't average.